Hello everybody, it's Brent from the Ottawa Capital Gaming Garrison here with Ray and Dylan for a 2,000 point Age of Sigmar battle report. On Ray's side over here we have the Tomb Kings. So we've got a full Tomb King list, all Tomb King units except for Heimlich Kemmler, who's an ally at this point, versus Dylan's pure Flesh Eater Court army with one Skaven filling in as a ghoul.
Yes,
Okay.
and a Necromancer allied, and then 220 points in summoning.
Oh yes, yeah, 220 points. I mean, 2 more ghasts for summoning. They did the open war cards, so their deployment was just standard 12-inch deployment. The objective was Field of Glory, so they've got their one objective directly in the center, one on Ray's side over here in the woods, surrounded by skeletons, and then one close to the woods over here by Dylan's table edge, surrounded by heroes, lots of heroes. The twist for this game was Blessed Healing. So they pick a unit in each of their hero phases, and that unit heals D3 wounds. We discussed it ahead of time. We're not sure whether it's meant to go on one wound models or not, or one wound model units or not. So we discussed that for this battle, it will count for those. So they will be healing, I'm sure, the skeletons and the ghouls every turn. Dylan finished his deployment first because he ran a battalion formation.
Yes,
Battalion.
the Abattoir.
The Abattoir. And what is your delusion? Sorry.
It is Grand Tournament, so this is my general. All of my other heroes, except the Necromancer, reroll 1s to hit.
Excellent. Okay, so Dylan finished deploying first and decided to give Ray turn 1. So we'll come back midway between turn 1 here after Ray's done his turn, and we'll recap what happened. Okay, so middle of turn 1, Tomb Kings went first. Move forward. Kemmler summoned Balewind Vortex and managed to strip a wound off the Necromancer with a...
Arcane Bolt?
Yeah, that's the one. The Chariots moved forward and shot at what?
The ghouls?
Killing
2.
2.
Yep,
Alright.
and
Which will come back right now anyway. So we're going to go to Flesh Eater Court's turn 1.
okay.
Alright, so the end of Flesh Eater's turn 1, they advanced up the board.
Yeah, basically.
That's all.
So let's roll off for initiative.
Yes. Where are you going to roll?
I'm just waiting for it.
One.
Oh, tie ones.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
initiative.
Alright,
That's not what I wanted.
Flesh Eater double turn 2 coming up.
There we go.
Okay, so midway through turn 2, Flesh Eaters just finished their turn. They moved up, annihilated a unit of what, Dylan?
Skeleton Horseman.
Thanks, Ray. Over here, what is a unit of 40 or 30?
40.
40 ghouls charged everything. So what was in combat there?
I had a unit of Chariots,
Yeah.
Tomb King, and Necropolis Knights, and he took out 2 Chariots.
Right, and a lot of ghouls are gone.
Yes.
So
But inspiring presence.
yeah, inspiring presence. So there was no loss to battle shock. The Morghast were summoned in this turn, and they killed the Chariots, I think, right?
Yes.
Yes. Over here, we already did that. So it will be Tomb King's turn 2. It's looking pretty bleak on the board for... well, I guess it's not. It's just that you lost a lot of models this turn.
Yes.
But they're only ghouls, so... Alright, Tomb King's turn 2. Okay, so the bottom of turn 2 now. Tomb Kings just went. And we got lots of damage here. So your Necrosphinx charged.
Yes.
Did how many wounds to the dragon?
10.
And then the dragon did how many wounds back?
He
Well,
did
7.
7, yeah. The knights continued their onslaught. Same with everything else here. Across the board, you guys can see what happened. Lots of ghouls went down. One Morghast went down. Did the Tomb King take any wounds?
No.
No. And there was no combat on this side of the board for the Tomb King's turn. So now this is a very important roll-off for turn 3. We'll see who goes first here. Oh my god, they rolled a 2 each.
5.
So that is Tomb Kings getting the
Okay.
double turn. This is going to hurt.
Yes.
Alright, so we'll come back in midway through turn 3 and see what is left, if anything, on the board.
Yeah.
Middle of turn 3, Tomb Kings just went. Some more stuff off the board here for the ghouls. The ghouls are gone. The Morghast is gone. And over here there's been some wounds done to this unit of horrors, and the Vargulf is down half of its wounds. Still controlling now 2 objectives, the one in the center and the one in the woods. The Necrosphinx now can move over to this objective, which isn't actually... Yeah, there you go.
These are just dead models.
So yeah, it's Flesh Eater's turn 3. It's time for them to turn this battle around. Let's do it, Dylan. I promised Internet that you'd turn it around. So let's do it. So, Flesh Eater Courts just finished turn 3. They made a little headway over here, taking out the entire unit of chariots. Over here they put how many wounds onto the Tomb King? 1 wound.
1 wound, yeah.
And the Tomb King whiffed and didn't hurt a single thing. So, yeah, now it's a super important roll-off here.
Again.
Again, yeah, let's see who's going to win this. Turn 4, roll-off right here.
5.
Alright, so it's going to be double turn Flesh Eaters. Okay, so bottom of turn 4, we've got all 3 big nasty Gribblies in contact with the Tomb King on Chariot. They did 1 wound to him. He struck back. You can see he did 3 wounds to the Ghoul King. And a couple more to the, what is that one?
Cryptghast Courtier.
Cryptghast Courtier. Over here, the
Lunch meat.
the horrors charged into the skeletons and lost 2 models and brought the last one down to 1. Or did they only lose 1 model?
They lost 2.
2 models and brought the other one down to 1. And the Vargulf got brought down to 1 wound, but since he did some wounds, he's back up to 3. There's some skeletons missing. 8 total.
Well,
So
and another 3.
Oh, 3 more fell.
oh yeah, for Battle Shock. So 11. Right on. So this is going to be the last roll for turn 5, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you guys kind of have to roll the dice for the roll. Alright, so it's Tomb Kings, turn 5. This will probably be the end of it, or very close.
Well, I mean, it's automatically the end of it at the end of this turn.
Correct. Okay, so midway through turn 5, the Tomb Kings just went. Finished off the Vargulf with a Mystic, or Arcane Bolt over here. And then over here, took care of the 1 wound left on the Horror. Over here, did you kill anything? The leader.
No.
The Ghoul King.
Oh yeah, the Ghoul King's dead now.
Yeah, and brought your Tomb
4.
King down 4. Yeah, 2-4. Moved everything closer to the objectives. Got the Necrosphinx in combat over here. Didn't really do all that much. Took out 1 horror. And yeah. How many wounds is it down to now?
It has 3 left.
Ooh, yeah, so it's getting close. It's probably not going to survive this. Because Flesh Eater's turn 5 is coming up right now. The end of the game.
End of the game.
Yeah, so let's see how it turns out.
Okay. Not with the little can't go within 3-inch bubble.
So the end of the game shows a contested objective right here. Tomb King objective over here, scoring 1 point for them. And then in the center, the Flesh Eaters just couldn't quite get their unit within 3 inches of that. So it, instead of being contested, was won by the Tomb Kings. So it's 2-0 for the Tomb Kings at the end. But man, there's very, very little left on this board.
Oh yeah.
So a Necromancer, a Horror Courtier,
Yes.
and the Ghoul Courtier.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, Kemmler's sitting over here on his beautiful flying vortex with his army of skeletons. Wounded Tomb King, a non-wounded Tomb King. Those stupid snakes. And this thing only has 2 wounds left on it, guys. So the Flesh Eaters almost took it out in the last turn. which would have been quite the achievement. So, what are your guys' thoughts on the game? Good game?
Good game.
One-sided? Anything surprising you, Dylan?
Tomb Kings hit really hard. I was not expecting that much firepower.
Yeah, well, it was like almost a fully cavalry-based army.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about you, Ray? Good game?
It was a good game. Personally against Flesh Eater Core.
What'd you think of them?
They are mean, that's for sure. But definitely fun to play with.
They bring back so many models, given the right circumstances.
So not this game.
Yeah, not a
Not
double
this one,
turn.
no. I didn't get the full extent of them
Yeah.
Yeah.
this game.
But yeah, the double turn really screwed you there, Dylan, losing all of those ghouls.
Yes. They were the bubble wrap. They
Yeah.
didn't stay.
No, I mean if you would have gotten that turn 3, you would be bringing like Call to the King plus the D3 for the twist that we had. So, I mean that's a possibility of 10 models, well, almost 10 models. So,
Well, yeah, I would have called to the King with 2 courtiers, which would have brought back about 10, and then I would have healed up the ghoul, the dragon, almost all the way up, and killed the Necrosphinx. Probably.
right on. Well, that's us here from the Ottawa Capital Gaming Garrison, giving you guys another battle report. Sorry about the hiatus, but life has gotten in the way. But we're glad to be back and filming.
Yep.
So hopefully we'll see a lot more battle reports soon. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. Have a good one.
Yep.